Yeah. Okay, I'm here with Jonathan and Daisy Kalmes, and they're real estate photographers that are not new, but fairly new to the Jacksonville market. And we would like to find out a little bit more about their business and about them. And I'd like to start maybe either one of you, whichever one feels most comfortable. Tell me a little bit about yourself, where you're from, and how you got to Jacksonville, and a little bit about your business.
Why don't you take that?
We are originally from the Washington, D.C. metro area. We both are in corporate America. We moved to Jacksonville in 2011. I was still working with the company based in Northern Virginia, remote, right here. And Jonathan, he started off here with Gate, and then he went on to the PGA Tour. But in 2019, we decided to go on our own, and we started the real estate photography. In 2019, the fall of 2019, we went away for about a month overseas, came back. A couple months later, COVID started.
Never a dull moment.
So that's just the brief background for
Okay.
who we are.
And with this crazy real estate market, I would imagine your business is booming right now. Is that true, or you would like to continue to grow it even more?
We're definitely looking to grow it more.
Okay.
We have friends that have health issues, so we've been very conscientious about us exposing them
Right.
to COVID or anything else. So we haven't been aggressively marketing. We just we have a few select clients right now that are incredibly good clients to us, and very, I don't want to say lucrative, but reliable.
Okay.
But now we've been in this long enough that we need to start ramping it up a little bit. So we are going to start aggressively pushing some more.
It seems the way that we're doing business, this is the new normal. So
Yeah.
we have to adjust
Exactly.
and modify how we do business, but at the same time still make sure that we are as careful as we can with regard to our safety and health.
Absolutely. What type of services and photography do you offer?
So our goal is to give realtors one place to go for everything they would need.
Okay.
So we primarily, of course, do listing photography. We do the floor plans, we do 3D tours, we do drone shots,
Okay.
we'll do social media, and we've recently started doing headshots as well for the agents themselves.
Okay.
So it basically, whatever media needs a realtor may have, we strive to offer that.
Okay, fantastic. And you cover just Jacksonville or the greater Jacksonville market with St. John's and Clay County? And
So we're actually physically located right between Jacksonville and St. Augustine. So we cover those two primary areas as a whole, but we're also very flexible for our existing clients. I've gone as far away as Orlando to shoot for one of our agents here just because she happened to pick up a listing in Orlando that she really wanted, and she didn't know any photographers there.
Okay.
Our name is We Go Far, and if we have to, we will.
That's the name of your company? We
Yes.
Go Far?
Yes.
Oh, that's neat. I didn't know that, actually. I should have asked that. What are your goals for 22?
Our goals for 2022 is mostly just to get a reliable income, a reliable client base, and to tweak some of our services a little bit more than we have based on how the market is changing.
Okay. And you're both photographers?
I'm the photographer.
Okay.
She's starting, but she does most of our office work for us while I do
Okay.
the physical
Project
photography work.
management.
But there you go. Hey, can't do it without that, I can assure you. Okay, and how long have you been in this area? When did you say that you actually came to Jacksonville?
So we moved here in 2011.
2011.
Yeah.
Okay. Do you have any specific likes or dislikes compared to where you came from, or what do you like most about Jacksonville?
I like the slower pace of life.
It's much slower.
I enjoy the fact that you don't have to sit in traffic. I enjoy the mild climate, but I really do miss the restaurants. I think that's the one thing I really miss is the arts in the restaurants.
Yeah. Well, if anyone's listening out there that has pull, you can certainly address those issues. I think that's important.
And I'd have to say that the water that we have here, just the access to the beach, the river, springs in Central Florida, the amount of water access and the weather that we have here is phenomenal.
Yeah. People move here for sun and water typically, but and that's good. So can you tell me what your most memorable experience has been with your photography business? Anything outstanding or unusual that's happened?
The most memorable ones that I've had are ones that haven't gone according to plan.
Yeah.
To where either the realtor hasn't known what they were getting both of us into, or the realtor knew and maybe didn't share everything with me.
Yeah.
I'm very fortunate that a lot of my realtors are very trusting and trust my expertise. So we've even gone into places where I've taken the realtor off to the side and said, can we come back and give them 2 more weeks? It's going to make a difference to how many offers they get and how many people see the property. So those kind of things where I can help the realtor, even though it's just my opinion or experience that does it, those are always the best ones for me.
Exactly.
I thought another one that was also interesting was where you were shooting the property that was in 2 separate counties. The property was split.
Yeah, the front yard was in one county and the backyard was in another.
Good. I've never heard of that actually, but I'm sure it exists like anything.
It was a cross between Clay and, I can't remember the next county over, Stark.
Yeah.
Towards
Bradford,
Stark.
I think.
Yes.
Maybe. Yeah. Okay, good. Do you two have any hobbies or favorite things to do when you're not working?
I do. We do.
Okay.
I love to garden, and we've actually, over the pandemic, we converted our backyard into a garden and food forest.
Oh, wow.
The entire backyard, I don't know how many truckloads of soil as well as mulch or wood chips we have trucked over, and now our entire backyard, there's no grass. It's a combination of fruit trees, planting beds, as well as perennials and annuals. It's a combination where, you want it to produce, but you also want it to look good year round.
Yeah.
So that's one of the things that we've done is converting something in our backyard that used to be just mainly weeds,
Right.
difficult to grow grass, with all the magnolia trees in the back. So we've converted into something productive. So that is one of the hobby that we've actually, since the pandemic, we've actually done together. Before it was just me doing the gardening and landscaping, but he's joined
in.
Yeah.
Now I've heard, I'm not a gardener, but I've heard that when you come from further north, that it's a lot easier there than here to grow a garden or to grow plants. It's a little more of a challenge.
It's just different.
Yeah.
So the seasons further north are more reliable. You know when it's winter and things are going to stop.
Right.
Here that doesn't always happen. And also, whereas there, further north you're battling weather, here we're battling heat and bugs. So it's just a difference in what you can grow and when.
Exactly.
It's not necessarily that one's more or less productive. But most people think of the classic garden as more northern. Down here, we end up getting some more obscure plants that can handle the heat better. They may grow longer. Like I've got tomatoes that may run through the entire year, but they're Florida native tomatoes. They're tiny, but they'll run year round, and not much bothers them because they're used to being here.
And sand has no nutrition, it has no retaining quality or moisture, so working with it is completely different.
If you want good plants, you've got to bring in good dirt.
So it's a matter of adjusting and learning, right?
Just like
not
life.
that you can't do it. Yeah, there you go. Not that you can't do it. Okay. What is the best way for realtors or individuals? Do you work with individuals that are not working with a realtor? I should have asked that. Say they're going to sell their own house.
Our primary
big mistake, but say they're going to do that. But
our primary market is realtors and agencies. But if we have someone that we know is their own personal property investor and doing their own sales, we don't mind doing that. Also, we've done some work with businesses where they're doing advertising and they want shots of their interiors. If they want like a 3D tour of their office or a storefront, we're fairly flexible in what we can do. We just primarily target realtors.
Gotcha.
Yeah, we value repeat, was it interaction or repeat camaraderie?
Repeat business. If a realtor gets 10 listings and they use you on the first one, you want the other 9 too, right? Okay. What's the best way for a realtor to contact you?
The easiest way to find us is on Instagram or our website. Our website's the easiest to remember. It's wegofar.com. That will have samples of our work. It has price lists. It shows all of the services that we offer and all of our links to our social media if you're interested in that.
Okay, so wegofar.com.
Yes.
And is there a phone number they can use if they want to call?
Sure. It's 904-628-1810.
Okay, very good. And is there anything that I haven't asked that you would like to talk about with your business or
From a-
yourself?
From a business perspective, the one thing that we strive for, and we hope that this makes us stand out, is we're reliable. Our results are repeatable. We do the very best that we can for all of our agents using a fast but yet reliable and high quality method.
Okay. There is one question that brought up for me. What is your turnaround? In other words, if you take photos today on Thursday, how quickly do you get them back?
So our turnaround for almost all of our offerings is 24 hours. The
Okay.
listing photos we'll always have done within 24 hours.
Okay.
Video can sometimes take 2 days. Floor plans and Matterport's 3D tours can take longer depending on the manufacturers of those products. For example, Cubicasa does the floor plans most of the time, Matterport does the 3D tours, and their turnaround is something that we can't control, but we generally are aware of what it is. So normally for most listings, next day.
Okay, perfect. Well, I hope you guys out there listening to this will certainly give Jonathan and Daisy a try. They seem like that they have their act together and that they are wanting to do the best possible job. If you have any questions, you can obviously call them, go to their website, and you can certainly contact me if you have any additional questions. We thank y'all for being here today and wish you best of luck.
It's our pleasure.
All right.
Thank you.
Take care.